Diary of a Mad Black Woman by Tyler Perry is one of the best dramas ever written and ever filmed, at least top 50 of all time. And I will argue you down on this. Now, the themes and the motifs in this movie go beyond dry salads that are drenched in hatred and the small bubbles blown in that bathtub, okay? It kind of brings forth a lot of like really deep and introspective questions, such as, is abuse okay if it's reactionary? Is it true that some people really need to feel what rock bottom feels like in order for them to finally grow some empathy? And did Charles Ass really apologize because he felt sorry for what he did to Helen? Or was he apologizing so he could get her to stop beating his ass all the time? The acting in this movie was superb. Like when Helen smacks Charles across his face, you can literally see the realization wash over him that the power dynamic has now officially changed. Tyler Perry as Medea always provides that comedic relief that's needed when dealing with really heavy topics such as abuse, betrayal, cheating, financial manipulation, and all the things. Now, some will argue that this reinforces some really negative tropes that black women deal with in the real world in regards to settling or ending up with men who are emotionally available to them but not financially available to them, and that setting a standard or a precedent that it's impossible to have both. Honestly, Tyler Perry is talked about a lot when it comes to the themes that he's presenting in his movies as far as black men and black women are concerned, and especially those horrendous ass fucking wigs. He's always getting dragged over the wigs. But all of those things aside, I just feel like Diary of a Mad Black Woman was masterfully written. I think the pacing of the movie is great. I think the character development is very clean and neat, easy to follow. I think the background and supporting characters really give that movie so much texture, so much color, and it's just very dynamic on film. And I think that Tyler Perry just did his big one when it came to that movie. We've definitely seen some fall off in the quality of his writing. It's definitely given ChatGPT. It's definitely given like, content mill, down to Tyler Perry studio. So there's a lot of discourse to be had about the present day Tyler Perry that we know. But the Tyler Perry that was coming fresh off those stage plays, that Tyler Perry was a heavy goddamn hitter. In a world where black characters are often 2D and very flat when we see them in film, I think early Tyler Perry just did such a great job at looking at these very sensitive subject matters through this very complex and dynamic lens of humanhood that just so chef's kiss. And I love revisiting his early works, including the stage plays, because they were phenomenal.